I'm Dr. Ryan Stanton, and it's time to find out what's going around. As the weather warms up and pools are open, there's a fear that rises every single year, and that's about dry drowning. This is the parent version of the boogeyman, a stealth enemy that we fear will harm our children after a day in the water. Unfortunately, despite the hype, dry drowning just simply does not exist. This is a myth that is propagated by the media every single year about children that go swimming and end up dying hours or days later without symptoms or warning. Unfortunately, this doesn't happen. There are only 3 accepted definitions of drowning. First is fatal drowning, then non-fatal drowning with injury, and finally, non-fatal drowning without injury. There has been no documented cases of fatal drowning that occurred hours or days after the initial drowning incident without significant symptoms to warn of lung damage or compromise. Basically, if your child is symptom-free, there's been no documented case of a later death from drowning. Most of the cases that you see in the media are completely unrelated to drowning. If your child coughs some and then is completely fine, you really don't need to worry about that. But if your child or family has ongoing cough, symptoms of respiratory distress, increased work of breathing, or excessive fatigue after a non-fatal drowning, they need to get checked out right away. Symptoms can deteriorate later, but again, symptoms will be there from the onset after the event and then worsen. It's very important to keep your kids safe and take the proper safety precautions and measures, but there is no reason to live in fear of a media monster that rears its head every single summer. We'll talk more about pool safety next week, so make sure you tune in to check that out. You can join the conversation at our What's Going Around page on Facebook or at EverydayMed on Twitter. Until next time, I'm Dr. Ryan Stanton, and that's What's Going Around.